So what you got here is a mix of union and veterans.
All right.
You from the constituents of Virginia. Those are those million-member mobilization cards that support the act the way it is now.
So hard.
Those are about 5,000 letters. These are over 320 letters from constituents again. Asking them to, and that one, okay, over 325.
Handwritten?
Handwritten.
Put this one on top. Marine to Marine. Maybe you can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and all of these are, Gene had mentioned before that, as he's yelling in the background, Gene had mentioned before that a number of us, are veterans. We did serve our country. We know he did as well. We recognize him as a leader. And like Chris spoke earlier, we are looking to him to kind of lead the way. I think that's how he was trained when he was in the military. That's how he's done in the past, and so we'd like him, to do it, now with this issue as well. And those letters are kind of speak from our perspective as not only union members but also as veterans.
Yeah, and I will keep these on top and make sure he sees them.
I think he has been a champion for labor. We were talking earlier when he was 15 points down, we were out beating on doors. He walked picket lines. He gave his response to President Bush's State of the Union. I think we all kind of hunkered down and said that's the guy we're going to follow. And he was our champion in 2007. And me being a fellow Marine, I understand there's a lot on the plate, but this legislation is critical for labor. And I think, it will certainly help as far as the economy goes. For working families, I think this is going to be critical. And for me personally, I'd like to see a fellow Marine a little more vocal and on the front line.
And we're not just doing this because we're union members, we're doing this because we're Americans. It's very important that Americans keep jobs here. We can't do that without unions, it seems. Only 7%, yet most of those jobs are very American. Now, you look at the other people who have lost their jobs, people who are outsourced. You go down to South Carolina where the mills were, all those jobs are in China now. Our best defense to keep Americans in work and keep American jobs here is the union. If anyone can come up with a better idea, I'd like to hear it. I've heard all this stuff about competition and all this, making profit, but every time we see it, we see jobs going to Mexico, we see jobs going over to China. Problem is no one wants to bring up the big thing. Unions keep jobs here. Unions support Americans. And that's what's important to us. And that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting so those boys come back from Iraq and they have a good job. They aren't just flipping burgers. And I shouldn't say just boys, women too coming back. There's a lot of people who count on us to get them work that's good for their families. And they have time to produce, good work. They have time to actually participate in the political system.
And this bill really is about working people. Although unions have come out in the forefront on this legislation, it is really about working people, and it really is a piece of legislation that the public supports. So it's not so much a matter of Senator Webb just standing with unions, but standing with the workers in the state of Virginia.